Alright, so this is us watching Suicide Squad. Now, with this, we do it a little differently.
Hey, Academy
Award-winning Suicide Squad. Don't think we're not putting that in the review somewhere. But this is a clipless review, so we don't really take notes for it because with regular reviews, we have to sort of make fun of the actual clips that you see. With a clipless, we have to explain it. We have to act it out.
At the TV, basically.
So it's a little bit more like the ideas. We talk more about the ideas and different ways of showing and expressing it, stuff where we don't necessarily need the clips. But we still kind of do the same thing. We'll like talk at it and say jokes to it, even when we're watching in the theater. I have seen it. I like it more than I dislike it, but I know it's not really a good movie. He has not. I think he's gonna hate it. I think he's really gonna hate it.
That's a thrilling endorsement.
Yeah, we're just gonna get to watch it. Here we go. Brought to you by the letter R, Suicide Street.
Okay, so already I had to close the curtains because the movie's so dark I couldn't see a damn thing.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Words never heard in a DC movie ever.
Circus Harley.
Multipass? Is she dressed like Lilu from Fifth Element?
Multi-personality. Just immediately the soundtrack is win. I just love this weird combination of songs. That's like half the women I've dated.
And that is why I'm here.
Random
weird spot for the title, yeah.
Black Woman Smiles. There's our Suicide Squad title.
Got lucky with Superman, who shared our values.
Yeah, Superman shared our values. He totally took out a military satellite. That was like one of the first things he did at the end of that movie. Well, cool, we're in the video game version. Okay, why not?
It's awesome. That's so stupid, but it's so awesome. Before he even falls, he's already halfway down the building. See, that shit helps. So cool.
Sound like the Fantastic Four movie. It helps when the first thing you do in the movie is just stupid. So I'm like, okay, I'm not supposed to take this super serious.
Yeah. We've gone back to a traditional Will Smith movie here.
This is a romantic comedy? Fucking Batman, man. I mean, what?
Love you, Daddy.
Boo! Fuck you, Batman!
I need a machine gun.
Okay. He looks like a trustworthy guy.
Ruining date night!
I'm so noble. Did I ever tell you how he used a 10-year-old black girl as a human shield?
I totally knew he wasn't gonna do it. Like, 80% sure.
You know, you really would have made our Batman-Superman movie better. Oh, it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Really, when you think about it, we should have made a movie out of one of these people.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Oh, it's Wednesday Addams.
I see more evil Hermione, except she can probably sing.
Oh. Too soon.
In a world of flying men and monsters, this is the only way to protect our country.
Questions?
Many questions.
So she's the bad guy.
No.
No? Okay.
Good guess. No, the bad guy in this is so out of nowhere, in a sense. It's like, what? Suddenly the movie's like, oh, we have a villain now, and it's like, wait, it was that? Okay.
Yeah, is there a villain yet? I haven't seen anybody.
Well, they're technically all villains, but yeah.
Oh,
no.
It's like an evil Sailor Moon. No. What are we doing? I haven't seen a villain yet. It's literally just like, we need these guys. Why? Some Superman? I don't know.
Honestly, this is one of those weird movies where the best part of the movie is when there's no story.
You know what this man can do?
He will charm the hell out of you. Unlock his coolness.
That's my price, sweetie. You know what it is.
Oh, Will. I'd still tap that.
Where there's a will, there's a gang.
I can change with a phone call.
He's the bad guy.
Nope.
The phone's the bad guy.
It would make more sense. There's a part of me that just wonders, like, does he just sit there spray painting? Ha ha. Like, I guess this is crazy. I don't know.
I'm not really that impressed with him.
No, it's another Joker. He's not good, he's not bad, he's just another Joker.
Oh my God.
She's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. The lamp's the bad guy.
You know, why is Croc a thing?
I don't
They
know.
use him so many times.
I've never found him interesting.
Never! The best thing he had was that hit him with the rock line.
You're so screwed.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Okay, dumbest part of the movie, like fuck you movie. That's the last we see of that guy. You are so screwed, you're so— What do you mean? What do you mean? We never find out. What? Yeah, what the fuck? I like that Joker uses the new technology, like he updated. I think that's cool. Yeah, so she's the bad guy.
Oh. Oh, so really they just created this own mess them damn selves.
Pretty much. I mean, come on, you get all the world's worst supervillains together and one of them goes nuts. I mean, where'd this come from? There's your sky portal, god damn it.
Oh my god, another sky portal. What about Batman, The Flash?
Right? Why weren't they getting those people together?
Hey, I'm here on playing Mahjong with me now. This red streak hits me out of nowhere.
Is that English?
I have no idea what he just said.
I just he speaks like Star Fox characters. This would be way more entertaining if she uses that mallet and it makes cartoon noises. It'd be entertaining if she has all of these items rigged with speakers so they make cartoon noises.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'd be actually really cool.
What, we some kind of Suicide Squad?
Not your place to deny the return of the king.
It should be known as the Fellowship of the Ring.
Forging of the Two Towers. Do you know there's only one Lord of the Ring? Who the fuck is this?
Well, I know who this is because I watch Arrow, but
Yeah, so
there's no introduction here in the movie.
This is her intro.
What?
Yeah.
How do you make a movie called Suicide Squad and have it be completely bloodless?
They had to trade it so they could say shit a couple times. I love the smell of sellout in the morning.
Mind games.
What's that?
All this bomb in the neck crap.
Listen, there's only so many names we can have over the title. It's quiet. Yeah, too quiet. Why isn't there a song for the soundtrack? Clearly we needed Harley Quinn to point and shoot that gun. You know what the nice thing is? Everything in here is so black, so I'm so glad the villains they're fighting are completely black.
Just like dirt on dirt.
We're not Marvel, okay? How would you like to be that Egyptian god that puts all these minions together? It's like a bat god, a bat.
So let's get this straight. So Metropolis is Chicago, Gotham is Chicago, and now Midway City is Chicago.
This is why Gotham and Metropolis are right next to each other in Batman v Superman, because it's literally the same city.
This is why these films all look alike.
Okay, you don't have to say that to every single one, you know, they kind of get the idea. So that's what Gozer is, huh? Again, the best action scenes are with her, because I can see her!
Well, we know why that is.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I legitimately don't know why we were surprised or standing around. Director, hello? Hello, why were we doing that?
I love Croc's character development.
I say, has he had a line, but right now I'm like, has he had a word?
Don't touch me. What you gonna do? I'm touching you.
So he broke his years and years vow of not hurting anyone because I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. That's what was too far.
Do you think this is how Satan tempted Christ?
Come on,
40 days in the desert, just like I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
Desire becomes surrender. Surrender becomes power.
Are we Nolaning this or what? Should I whip out the philosophy book?
Admit it, Rick. I was right.
What do you mean you were right? Your bad guy caused all of this.
Don't get high-spirited on me and ruin a good thing.
The most threatening person in this movie is a woman in a pantsuit.
Okay, him in the suit firing a machine gun, I kind of like.
Kill Harley Quinn. Do it for your freedom and your kid.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, see, that's what I like. See, it gets it occasionally.
Yeah.
I missed.
I just go back and forth on that, because on the one hand, it's like, that's like your kid and your freedom and your stuff, but then I'm like, I wouldn't trust her anyway, though.
I've got some grape soda on ice and a bearskin rug waiting.
That might be my favorite line.
That is so bizarre, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead.
What do you think of him legitimately, like, wanting to save her, going after, like, there's a ton of times he could have let her die, but he comes to her instead. What do you think of that? I surprisingly don't mind it, because I've seen the other version so many times. I'm actually kind of like, I'm actually okay with it.
The film doesn't make me care enough to really even get worked up about it.
I know he's so obviously not dead.
I'm giving up on this abusive relationship. I want to star in better films. Here's my problem. We already saw this. This is a giant waste of time.
I agree. And like they cut it and they didn't show that, we'll save it for later. Why? Yes, I know all of this.
I know all of
Janusz.
this. Yes. The Scourge, Carpathia. I know this.
Command me, Lord.
You need a miracle.
Fuck this movie.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. And it started off better, but I'm just kind of tapped out. Like, I don't care anymore.
I don't get why that was the big, oh, I'm done.
Well, they treat it like that was some big reveal, too.
Yeah.
Like, but we knew all that.
And even she, who's like on their side, like, no.
That was 2 minutes
That was
of
too
extra
far.
padding.
Like, why?
Don't forget, we're the bad guys.
Telling you, audience, don't forget, we're the bad guys.
Not me, shorty. I'm beautiful.
It's such a horribly written line. I think it's kind of awesome. Not me, I'm beautiful. I'm just like, okay, you had one line and you owned it.
I'll come.
God, it's like the rare moment where the comedy kicks in. I'm like, oh, see, that's what I wanted.
Can you imagine if they didn't go back and do the reshoots to add the comedy? It'd be like, Christ.
The man who killed her husband used that sword. His soul's trapped inside of it.
Thanks for telling us, not showing us, movie. It's okay, it was made for the fans. They know. They read the comics. They don't need to see it in glorious big screen. That pisses me off more, because if I'm a fan, I'm like, no, that's exactly what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the comic book come to life. Now you just say, yeah, that happened in the comic, go read that. Fuck you!
So much for the fans, we didn't even make a movie. We just have a giant comic that we
Yeah.
just show on
For the
camera.
fans! And we took half of that comic out because we just figured you know it already, because it's for the fans! There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance. Do the Egyptian.
I really like Harley's.
Okay, worth the price of admission right there.
And a lot of people are like, no, you can't see him without the makeup. Like,
This
it is-
makeup sucks anyway. What do I give a shit? If this were a better Joker, I'd agree with that. This Joker's not that great. Still more character development than in Fantastic Four.
That was kind of my thing. I'm out.
Ahora sí, cabrón.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot what that was. I totally blocked that out from my memory. Like, what the fuck was that? When could he do that?
Ya te chingaste, güey.
What is the Egyptian word for screwed?
I don't know, but apparently these writers knew it. Poor belly dancing Hermione.
That just made me more angry. I'm gonna move even more. Blozer, the Blozarian.
You mess with my friends.
No, see, if she said you hurt Mr. J, then that would.
Then I would have, yeah. I haven't seen much in the way of just like, oh yes, we really care about each other.
I mean, you had the bar scene, but I don't think that's enough for like. No, I'm willing to risk everything.
No, that needed to happen 40 minutes before it did, and you needed to have more character development along the way.
Gotta know.
Her whole job is just being told no.
Yeah.
Katana, no. You only use your powers when it's useless.
You don't have the balls.
She always knew how to get my goat.
I had a sword, I could have done it myself, but you said no.
I literally don't have the balls and could have done it.
Yeah. Well, I have seen hardly any suicides. I expected more.
Fake men! Fake men!
She's still in there!
Actually, I forgot what a cool effect that did. That was really cool.
Hypotenuse, so you have to know this angle.
You would legitimately know that. I like that. Okay, if this is Batman and this is you, what shot would I have to make to get him, to get you out of the way? Yeah, just bring up an old wound.
Let's go home.
Why is that even the ending? I just saw them like, oh, okay, so that happened.
I didn't miss him at all.
You know what'd be cooler? If you fucking ended on that guy you said you were gonna get, the guard, the cop, who never shows up again.
That movie wasn't terrible, but it wasn't really very good.
To me, it's like I said, it's that first 40, maybe even 50 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is actually, okay, it doesn't make
It's
any
alright,
sense.
yeah,
And
the
then it
first-
sort of gets less and less, and then just like, this is what the comedy added in.
I know, that's what blows my mind. If like, if this was the comedy added in, holy fuck,
What was
did
the
this movie-
original?
Yeah.
Say for the fans one more time.
It's for the fans!
Yeah, that's Suicide Squad, and yeah,
That happened.
like I said, we're just gonna take a lot of
Yeah.
these ideas and things we said, we're gonna turn into the review. By the time you see this, review will already be out, so you can see what made it and what didn't. So that's about it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
It was alright, I guess.
It's all right.
For the fans!